Hi, I'm Charlie James from Focal Point Business Growth and Value Advisory. Today, I want to quickly talk to you about 5 key measures that we put in place with most business owners that want to transition from their business 3 to 5 years out. The first is valuation itself. It's super easy to establish a baseline valuation as well as recommendations for what the business could be worth if fundamental elements are enhanced in terms of profitability and things that a buyer might perceive as risky. So evaluating those every 90 days for progress with the owner and their leadership team and the people who can make a difference is a key best practice. And of course, the key element is the next measure, your EBITDA, your earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, and amortization profits. But we forecast those throughout the quarter. We monitor results on a weekly or at least bi-weekly basis, and then we track 90-day periods to make sure that the trends are upward and to the right. And similarly, we do the same thing with revenue. But revenue is really a good best practice because most organizations I work with aren't great at forecasting. So I like to actually create timelines where our customers can see how the forecasts are trending over time so that as we go into future quarters, we crisp up the forecasting process. That's a best practice that makes you look less risky to a financial buyer or to a strategic buyer. And finally, the other 2 measures that we measure are the amount of hours itself that the owner are working. Usually, one of the reasons why they're stepping away from the business or winding down is because they just want more time for a personal life. So in this scenario, and this is really common, an owner is working like 70 hours a week. So we set milestones each quarter to reduce that, often by training the next level of managers who will run the company, perhaps for a new owner, or at least until the business gets sold. So in this case, the owner is trying to reduce their hours from 70. They're presently averaging 52 in the present quarter, but we're aiming for 20 by the end of the year. That will drastically enhance the value of the business, by the way. And then finally, the other thing that we do is sometimes owners spend a lot of time in meetings and in low value tasks. If you're an owner that's doing a lot of the selling or a lot of the delivery or a lot of the problem resolution, your business isn't worth as much as you think it is. So by hiring what we call an integrator and then spending more of your time doing what we call visionary tasks, that's doing strategy, research and development on new business opportunities, cultivating relationships with the most important clients or partners or even potential buyers, just spending time doing those things. Doing things in a way that you can take 90 consecutive days off is a great way to signal to a buyer that the business isn't dependent on you personally, and a way for you to start living a better life while you're making a transition. So those are the 5 measures: business valuation, EBITDA, revenue, total hours worked, and the number of hours worked on strategic things rather than tactical things. Hope it's helpful. Let me know what you think. If you want to talk more, my phone number is 650-867-0207. Thanks.